Okay. Welcome, everybody. Let's go ahead and get started. I'm looking for a volunteer who'd like to lead us in the pledge of allegiance. Someone who'd like to volunteer? Please. Slide right here.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. I'll say it again. I don't think we own our country and those who've served it often enough. So thank you. Who do we have here for the first time? Oh, yeah. All right, we're going to start over here on the south end. Rise and tell us about that.
Chris Coke, I was just telling Miss Dellen that my kid's dad did this before he passed away for this for years, and I'm going to do it. I'm retired.
Awesome.
Do you have your license?
No, I didn't.
So I am teaching a technician class April 29th for 4 weeks. It'll be at the Red Cross office on Harrison Boulevard in Ogden because the Red Cross asked me to come and teach their people. So you are invited to come. It's on Wednesday nights from 6 to 9. I also Zoom them. This is before you get to Zoom, so make sure I have your email address before you leave, and I will send out reminders.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
John Williams, and this is my wife, Kathy. She's studying for her technician. I got my general about 30 years ago, and I hadn't been really active for like 30 years. I was then, but then I came back in and saw Parks on the Air. It seemed really interesting, all the new digital modes and everything's going on. It's very exciting. It's like, wow, amateur radio is really taking off. So I joined the club, and she's studying for a technician. Just want to have a lot of fun with it. We're here. Glad to be here.
That's awesome. And you've picked up your license already?
It is.
Perfect.
N5SJZ. So if you hear a 5 call sign, that's me.
Kathy,
Oh, Kathy.
class, you're welcome to attend that class too.
Okay.
I'm Rob. Just got relicensed after about 15 years. Currently Kilo Mike 7 Echo Delta Victor. Third generation ham. I grew up around it. Whole life, 2 towers in the backyard. My dad was a major DXer, and that's the main thing I'm looking at. Except, like you were saying, photos and like a lot of fun. So, saving up money for gear to do that.
Cool. So, Rob
Oh, yeah.
was able to retrieve his license in our last exam session, so he passed the technician and got his general back. And he also contacted me, and he's got his first contact award for his new license. Oh, wow. Isn't radio fun? Seriously.
I found out I can't get my renew done until 90 days.
That's
before
correct.
it's done.
You have to wait for 90 days. And everybody, please, 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 make sure you know what your username and password is for the FCC.
Yeah.
The username is the email that you use with them that they can contact you. Also, in the ULS database, they ask for your FRN. Please keep your FRN. Once you have your FRN, those 2 logins are separate. And so you have to make sure you know what they both are. On mine, I put the same password on both of them because I'm too lazy to remember one password. But I've helped 3 or 4 people lately renew licenses, and one was very difficult because we didn't know what the appropriate credentials were.
I got a friend actually down in San Diego he's been locked out of the database to renew his license for like 2 years.
Yeah.
Is there any chance we could put him in touch with you and maybe
You can call them.
He just needs to call the FCC customer service folks, because that's where we ended up having to go. And they were able to get it taken care of.
You'll be on hold for a month, so. Get something to eat, go to the bathroom, call them, and then.
Pack a lunch, have your sleeping bag. Okay, yes, sir.
Benny Blackwell, Kilo 7 Zulu Alpha. I got my general last year, and I've been involved. I just haven't made it here yet.
We're glad
Stay
to
up,
see you, Benny.
stay up, Benny, stay up. I also want to announce this is the newest member of our club. Member, we're waiting still for ink to dry on the application.
Okay, well, blow on that ink. Anyone else is here for the first time? There'll be people coming. Yes.
Ross Key. I just got my technicians 2 weeks ago.
Yep.
So decided to get into this and been trying for 16 years to get it. So,
So you're gonna take a general?
yep, taking your general course,
Okay.
starting here in, what, 3 weeks, 4 weeks?
Yeah. Perfect. Ross was the model student, and he did it over Zoom and had all the answers. This guy's awesome. So I announced the next technician class, April 29th. The general class starts March 11th, goes for 6 weeks. So,
You do an extra class at some point?
I don't do extra classes, I'm not smart enough. We actually offered 2 extra classes when I was first going here with the club, and we just didn't get anybody who finished them. So, but what I do offer and recommend, Stu Turner has an online extra course, and it is great. I had my license, I bought the course because of the reference material he offers. Once you buy it, it's yours forever. And you work at your own pace, which is good because on the extra it's a whole different beast. And I'm not an electrical engineer kind of guy, so it took me a long time to try and get some of those concepts down. But that's what I recommend.
I'll give you later.
What's the name of that course again?
It's Stu Turner who does it. It's hamradioschool.com.
Oh, okay.
We use Stu Turner's materials on all of our classes.
Right.
The general class will be at Weber, and it'll be zoomed out of there too.
What do you charge for your class?
I don't make any money on this stuff.
Craig, you've got one more new one.
One more? Yes, sir.
Hi, I'm John Anderson. My call sign is November Juliet 6 Alpha. I've been a member of the club for a couple months, and I was introduced to ham radio by an adult neighbor. I was a high school student, just a high school student, and that has that introduction to amateur radio changed my life a great deal. I guess I should also mention that I'm a proud owner of DXCC.
Oh, good. When did you get your license, John?
63.
1963. Evan? We have the patriarch of the club here. 1949. Now, as with many of you, life got in Evan's path and kind of slowed you down a little bit. And how long, when did you come back? 3-4 years ago, right?
In 23.
22. Came back, took the exam right here, technician, passed it, got his general, although you actually were an advanced license.
Yeah, I grandfathered in. I was advanced class back in the 40s and 50s. So automatically grandfathered to general.
They had to go get his paper files.
Hey, I got the original signed by an FCC guy from 1949.
There was a fire.
I have seen Evan's original license. It is impressive. Let me tell you, it's just awesome. Jay's our treasurer. He's with us just for a few minutes today. If you have business that you need with him for a club membership, or you want to buy a badge, like one of these for $5, or whatever.
Make a contribution, we'll take that too.
Yeah, we take, Jay loves money. He'll take your money at any time. So his wife's home and needs him. And so if you need something, please come up in the next 5 minutes, because we're going to excuse him so he can go take care of his family. Okay. So we have new and first time. Do we have any upgrades besides the new folks? See another person here. Okay.
I think you got the number.
Yes.
I'm not new.
Say again.
I've been a member of the organization
No, we can take.
for a long time, but it's been 15 years since I've been able to get back to it.
He's got it.
Also on K7 KDZ, and I'm a general. Had my license for about 30 years now, and Greg was gracious enough to help me renew it here last month, and I appreciate that help very much. And I'm interested in getting back in.
Welcome, Larry. We're glad you're with us. Larry White. He's too humble to give his name.
I'm
now
sorry.
you know. I routed him out. Okay, just a couple other things. Next month, our meeting will be here. I'm going to be presenting on battery safety for lithium-ion batteries. It's a presentation that was given that I stole from the State Fire Marshal's office, and it's quite revealing. So come. And it might give you a different perspective on how you set up your shop and what you want to do with this.
So April will not be here, but March will?
March will be here. In April is the end of the school year for the school here, and they're taking over the entire school, so we are not able to meet here. We will meet at the Roy Library, the Weaver County Headquarters Library in Roy, and we'll post that on the website and on the Facebook and all these places. So April, we will be at the library in the auditorium. We're going to talk about, actually,
There's a time change.
there is a time change because the library doesn't open until 10. So it will be at 10 o'clock in April. Next month, right here at 9 o'clock. In May, Golden Spike's coming up, and most of you remember that we set up an event station for Golden Spike each year on the commemoration of Golden Spike, which is May 10th. This year, we will be out there on Saturday the 9th, because the 10th is Mother's Day, and we know better than to mess with that. And besides, there have been years when we've set up over 2 days, but when we do that, we're required to take everything down and then bring it back and set it up the next morning. But for this year, we'll operate on the 9th. The 9th, for them, is Family Day. So there'll be a lot of people there. It's an opportunity for us to show what radio is all about. And I know I've told this group before, but we've got some new folks here, so we got to tell this. It's a great story. You've got to hear it.
Craig, you should just mention the location.
The Golden Spike's at Golden Spike.
Yeah, so it's not here.
The Golden Spike National
Visitor Center.
Historical Park out of ish, southwest of Concord. So last year, we were set up, we were operating, and a couple came through, and the lady says, "My nephew does this radio stuff, and I don't understand anything about it. I don't know, but he's so far into it, we just don't know what it's all about." So he said, "Well, would you like to talk to him?" He was in Virginia. We're in Corinth. I said, "Text him, see if he's available." And he was. We said, "Well, we just him a free visit." And she did. All of a sudden, over 20 meters, we're talking to a nephew in Virginia. And because, of course, we have control operators, right? handed her the mic and said, "Here." She said, "This is your aunt." And suddenly she knew what radio was about. Her husband was rolling on the ground. He does the funniest thing he's ever seen in his life. And they had a great little conversation, and we had a radio experience. It was like, oh, that's what you do. So anyway, that's part of Golden Spice. We also, okay, here's here. We also usually set up a photo station for the park. And if you got other parks, you get double points, right? So we take advantage of that too. Okay, that's all the public stuff, and Justin, I need to talk to you after. For those who don't know, I guess we ought to introduce ourselves a little bit. I'm Craig. I'm the president of the club. Justin is our vice president. Jay is our treasurer. Justin does a whole bunch of things for us, mostly with technology. He records our things. He sets up our technology for our exam sessions. We have Alan, who's our photographer. Stan is Grandpa Elmer. Stan Elmer's the Elmers in the club. And if you have a radio that's broken, he loves to dig into those things. He's kind of a surgeon of sorts. If he can't fix it, then you know it's time to buy a new radio. He's been working on one I gave him like 3 years ago, and he hasn't given up. I think it's a challenge for him.
How bad did you break it,
I got it from a person who was, he wasn't a silent key, but he was done, okay? And I had a friend who said, "Can you come? My dad's got all this stuff. Can you come and get it?" What she didn't tell me was all the radio equipment was in Oceanside, California. So I made a trip, and I brought back half a garage full of radios. And a couple of years ago at our auction, we auctioned off, I think, a dozen HF radios for a lot less than they were worth, and a whole bunch of other stuff. So anyway, I think the guy there was the Stan of Oceanside. I think everybody was bringing in their radios, and the one that Stan has been working on, I believe, had been used for spare parts. The heart and the liver and the kidney had already been removed. He's been working on it ever since. Anyway. And we have Kent. Kent is our historian. We have Dave. Dave is our past president. And, well, we've got a lot of past presidents here, actually. So, anyway, that's the club. And we appreciate you being with us. Today, the purpose is show and tell.
Let's have a fire first.
We already did. Sorry. Oh, Tracy's here.
Yeah.
Tracy is our activities director. So he's in charge of all the things that happen outside of the building here, like field day, Golden Spike, and all of those other, the fox hunt we do in July, and all of those good things. So you'll see me. All righty. Does anyone else need anything with Jay?
Did you give us a date for field day?
No? In June. Third weekend in June. Third weekend in June.
The last full weekend of June.
Yeah, it's the last full weekend in June. And we do that at the Marriott Slayersville Park, which is across from the IRS on 12 South and 12 West, basically just a little bit north of that intersection that everybody piles up their cars into. Jay will let you go. Thank you for being here, taking care of those.
Gentlemen, thank you for helping me get out of here.
Thank you, Jay. Tell your wife hello.
Okay. Yes.
On want to remind everybody, Wednesday mornings at the Rusted Spoon by 12th and Wall, a bunch of us get together. It'll be anywhere from 4 or 5 people up to as many as 24. And just a lot of conversation, everything from antennas to sex.
I think I missed that. I'm not sure
let's go ahead on the chain. At any rate, it's a great time. I learned more from the guys there than from any of the books and courses that I've taken. The second thing is I had a white plastic tube leaning against my orange Jeep out there. It seems to have disappeared. If anybody has it, well, I appreciate it.
I brought it in and I think I put it in the corner of the vestibule there by the door.
Okay.
I was going to bring it all the way in and I thought I had to. Okay. He's got a tube that he hasn't had. Long way tube. I think it's up by the tube. Yeah. Okay, I don't know what the best way to handle all of this is. We have a few things here. So Evan's got a station set up with the remote base in Leamington. It's an HF station. And we're going to demonstrate what POTA could be like using the remote base. So anybody who is trying to do some HF activity and you don't have a radio, this is a great way to get there without spending a whole lot of money up front. And Evan's been using it for quite a while. He can walk you through it all and direct you to people who may also be able to help you.
I'm set up for Parks on the Air activation. So if you're interested at all in Parks on the Air, why, one of them.
There we go. And here's your antenna.
Oh, that's it. Thank you.
So there, we've got that station.
Yeah.
So Justin, what do you have?
I have a remote HF. It's not operational, but it's kind of a notional how you can run the radio on Rig Pi.
Oh, okay.
Leave the radio at home and use your cell phone and talk on the radio because your boss doesn't like a big HF radio on your desk. If you just want to go take a 5-minute walk and check into a net or something, cool. Go get your steps in.
That's another great. So we've got some HF stuff here. Kent, tell us about your contraption over here.
That's a heliograph used in the olden days, probably with the cavalry and mountaintop mirror flashing. But I'm a counselor for radio, electronics, that sort of thing. And they used to have signaling. We had the flags, flashing lights, Morse code. But in the merit badge pamphlet, they show this heliograph. You want me to explain it now? Or?
No, I just want to know what it is so people, when they go to the station, know what to expect.
Okay, I can demonstrate it as they come by then.
Okay. And is your shoe stand?
Yes, it is.
Tell us what this is.
It's a receiver I built.
Oh, okay, cool. Like a shortwave receiver?
20 meters.
20 meters. Cool. I told you, Stan can make anything. He's handy. I brought this. I brought it last year too, but I made an improvement. So most of this is not important. I mean, this is just a J-pole for anybody who's wanted to know what I've had people ask me, what's a J-pole, how does it work, and all that. So this is a dual band J-pole. What's important is this little piece right here, where you can grab these 4-foot things from Smith & Edwards for $5 each. And also you've got a tripod, it's sturdy. You can extend the leg out around 4 feet. You can extend it up as high as you want. But the little tripod piece there, you can usually find at the Swap Meet Bountiful or the Swap Meet for the Utah VHF Society. I think I paid $35 for it. It was a second because it was the black sheep of the family. It wasn't quite done right. It's not really people. But anyway, you can take a look at that. The other pole aisle over there is just an idea that I've got a bunch of those too. You could string a, say, a 10-meter dipole between that whole thing, and not only HF, but 3HF, UHF, whatever you want.
That would be perfect for parks on the air during the summer where you set up alongside your rig.
Right. What you don't see is at the very top, there's an animal mount, you can put an animal out there too, I just like that. That's the line today. So those are the different things to just walk around and see. Does anybody have any other traffic for them there? Questions, comments? Larry, you've got a book you want to show us.
I just brought some information past events here. Just a couple of pages. Welcome to go through it. The historian, if he's interested in it, he can have it.
I am.
So I'll just set this out.
Okay, come and talk and chat and learn, and that's why we're here today.